Hello, hello. Hey, my go-getters. Come on into the room. I'm just getting set up here. If this is your first time joining me, your CRM bestie on the Virtually Centered Solutions YouTube channel, we welcome you. Um, you know, I always say this, and you will hear me say over and over again that I get super excited having you here. And I really just want this to be a safe space and feel welcome. So if you're joining me live, I want to say thank you for joining me. If you're watching the replay, we welcome the replay watchers too, because it's a safe space. So if you're here joining me and you're looking forward tonight, definitely let me know in the chat first off if you can hear me. I just want to make sure that we're all good to go with sound before I dive into today's chat. So if you could do that for me, I appreciate that. Okay, great. So again, I'd like to say that we're going to say welcome to our go-getters. I'm super excited to have you here because I feel that sharing my experiences with you, I feel that they can be powerful. And as my sister called me before, an information hoarder, I don't want to do that. So we are here to share and grow together. And today's live is one of many that we contribute here on the YouTube with, doing monthly recaps, Q&As, or live lessons where we get to expand on topics published throughout the month or throughout the time span of the channel. So as I stated, on the Virtually Centered YouTube channel with me, Tanisha Halstead, your CRM bestie, we're here to have a fireside chat. And let's just jump into it. I asked this question on my social platforms today. What are you doing with the leads you captured 2 years ago? And 9 times out of 10, the answer or response will be nothing. And we're going to deep sigh on that because let's be real. If you're not in a CRM, then you could be missing out on opportunities to grow your business. And what's the saying? We're here for the bag. So tonight we're going to talk about how leads are what helps get your business more clients to increase your sales. We'll discuss also how using a CRM tool can help you grow your client base, obtain sales, and honestly, it may be a little effort on your part as far as setup, but once it's in motion and moving, it's less effort on your part. And I'll also share some behind the scenes of our October. It truly has been a month of opportunities, and I would just love to share it with our community. So if you haven't already done so, I'd love for you to introduce yourself, share where you're tuning in from, and the icing on the cake would be to share one small or big thing that you did for self-care, whether it be today, last week, any day this month. We get excited to hear it because it's all about not just getting the bag, but also making sure that our health is our wealth and being able to enjoy that bag. So if this is your first time here, or even if you're returning, let me introduce myself. So I'm Tanisha Halstead, and I'm actually streaming from Middlesex, New Jersey. I am the founder and owner of Virtually Centered Solutions, and I was born in Jamaica, but raised here in the States. Many people don't know that. Fun fact. So I really like to refer to myself as your real life Jamaican. At the time of this video, I'm a single mom of 2 boys who are, one literally plays like a sport like every season, and another 12-year-old who he literally has this just freedom for life. And it's true what they say about that second child, because they literally have no cares in the world. So what we're going to be talking about today is number one, how leads are what helps get your business more clients to increase your sales. So many people may know or hear of leads, but in reality, every business needs leads. They're pretty much what helps you take them through a process of being like a knowing of your business, but then interacting with you and converting into more of a client. Um, in reality, if you don't have leads, then your business is probably not making money. Or if it's making money, it's not consistently. And one thing we can't do is ignore the most important things that allow us to be successful in our business. And to have that, you have to organize your customers and help them to understand what you're selling. So, one of the things that we tend to think about when we work with clients here, Virtually Centered, is we think about target. And what that really means is, do you have a clear picture of your target client? And I know in different markets, it's cliche to say that you should have this ideal customer, but I think that really it's getting crystal clear on the target audience and, more importantly, using data to understand where the best places to find them. And some ideas of how you can do that is being strategic with your lead capture form and even being link specific to where you place it, so that when you're able to, run reporting for, whether you do it for the month, quarter, you're able to look back from your starting point to the next point that you choose and are able to now make strategic decisions of where to either put more marketing funds or where to scale back because it's not really bringing a return on investment for you. Next, we tend to look at with clients how they attract, meaning, do you even have a lead generation strategy? And what that means is when, just to backpedal a little bit, with lead generation, they can come in different content forms and different activities. So think of like website traffic when you have like your contact us page, or think of maybe you downloaded a freebie for somebody's program recently, or even you're going to download one of our freebies. Consider that like a lead generation activity. So what that does is allows the client to not only see your business, they feel intrigued, they're compelled, and now it attracts their focus to be able to want to be in your atmosphere. So, you know, having different lead generation activities or content can allow you to now, again, make a strategic decision by using data to see what clients are actually interested in. And we're here to provide a solution. So now providing a solution that matches that thing of interest. Last but not least, we talk about capturing when we do particular CRM audits with our clients. Think of, does your lead capture process put new leads into one place? I'll say when I first started my business, I didn't understand the systematic approach to capturing leads. So I didn't understand the formality of like an intake form or creating landing pages. And I would have multiple links. Some things talk to each other. Some systems didn't. So it was a lot of like trying to figure out where did I save that person's name from the networking event, or where did I place, or actually did I follow up with that other lead that maybe I met on LinkedIn? So now with having everything in one place, like using, your particular intake forms, your landing pages, or even if you're manually putting them in, it's now in one place, which just leaves less chaos of you using all that brain power to manually figure out or shuffle around. Like, imagine if we had papers on our desk, just shuffling around trying to figure out, like, I know I wrote that somewhere. So those are a few things that we work with clients when we are actually talking to them, or really being a guide for them in how realizing how leads are what helps get their business more clients. And with that, we then go back and tie it together to a strategy that will help them increase their sales. Next, topic number 2 is we'll discuss how using a CRM can help you grow your client base and obtain sales with little effort on your part. So if you've been around the channel for a while, I'm sure you've seen the videos where we do CRM automation, basically overviews, and we talk about the benefits and what a possible workflow could look like. So how this helps, and I'll link the videos below so that if you want to reference, you definitely can. But in today's discussion, one of the ways that you can allow the CRM to help you grow your client base and obtain sales is effectively creating a strategy of, one, starting to build out your standard operating procedures and understanding the full life cycle of your client. And once you understand that, we then can use those trigger points to be able to, we can use those trigger points to then be able to create automated workflows. So say, for instance, now that that client comes to your website and they decide that they see something that they like and they want to reach out to you. What's the process? Is it that they're booking a call? Is it that they're filling out a form? And is that form automatically being sent to your CRM, or is it being sent to automatically to another form of contact collection that you're using? So nonetheless, the point of it is that having these systematic approaches can help you with your sales and give you a little less thing to overwhelm and worry about. And last but not least, I am just excited to share with topic number 3 is me just sharing some behind the scenes of our October. So October has been really excited, and I heard someone say this before, that it's a month of opportunities. Like October means opportunities, and I didn't really quite think about it like that. So a few of the things that have happened is we are in the process of forming some other partnerships that will allow us to help us be of more service to our audience base. And then we are also in the process, or I should say, I am in the process of completing a CRM certification, which I will for surely announce it with to our audience as we get closer to that date, and we'll make a big deal about it. But yeah, and honestly, this month has just been exciting too, because I don't know about you guys, but I like going to like in-person networking events. We're built on this online space, but it's something about the personal connection that to me just has an electrifying feeling. So I attended a networking event recently, and it reminded me that, basically we are humans. We're here for a human experience. And one of the most important piece for me was being able to nurture relationships afterwards. And I'm excited for where those are going, along with us adding on another team member. So that's super exciting. And I look forward to sharing even more experiences there. We had opportunities in areas of growth this month, but let's face it, we all go through struggles as well. So I'm also in a phase of like rebranding and repositioning the services that we offer to you, our beautiful audience. So I just wanted to share a little bit about what is going on. And just to give a quick recap, on our virtually centered YouTube channel, we just really had a fireside chat with me, Tanisha Halstead, your CRM bestie. And we talked about topic number one, which was how leads are basically what helps get your business more client converting clients, and that in turn increases your sales. We also talked about how a CRM can help you grow your client base and obtain sales with little effort on your part. And I'll share some behind the scenes of our October, which I did, but I'll probably expand on it a little bit more next month, because I also want to be transparent along the journey, because some of you may know, but may not know, that our family was impacted by Hurricane Ida. So this past year, this October even means a lot more, because we were in a point where I couldn't really expand on the business or as much, but now things have changed. I feel like it's almost like a refreshing feeling, and I'm excited for the audience of how we can be of service, and also for just our business in general and the impact that we'll provide. So if you like what you hear, please head on over to that subscribe button so you can be notified when new videos go live. And also when we do more sessions like these. So last but not least, I'll share that one of the things we talk about on the channel too is my goal is to create, like, just like your CRM bestie, we're taking a road trip. I talk about pit stops, and really what that is the use of playlists. So if you're on the channel and you're not quite sure where to start, we have a few different playlists currently. One of them is really a CRM overview for small business owners, and it'll walk you through different stages so that you can actually implement and move the needle forward. And also, we have different resources that are available at virtuallycenteredsolutions.com/freebies. I'll also drop these links below in the comments. Oh, thank you so much, Alicia. I appreciate you. But again, I want to thank all of you that watched with me live today. If you are a replay watcher, please hit #replay. I love to know when and where you're watching. And again, just how we talk about data and how it can be beneficial for your business. It's also beneficial for us to know what time is better for me to go live so that we can provide more impact, have more engagement, and build on this community. So look forward to seeing you guys next month, and all the best.